It's one of those compositions that looks like it just wants to team fight and press R buttons and knock everyone up. But if you do that into what Quandong Freaks have put together, it is very difficult. But T1 also has a whole host of side lane options that they can go for. As Zeus is taking a lot of damage here. Trial by Fire needs to be respected at level 1.
It's funny when we see like a sub 80 win rate on T1, we're like, I know it looks bad, guys, but...
Owner taking a bit of damage, but does return it quite nicely as well. Fate's going to rotate over, but Faker's here as well. There's the flash out, and now they're trying to turn it here. Conquering Sands comes through. There's a shifting Sands as well from Faker, who fully commits to this. Gets the... Certainly working out. T1 still have an advantage in the money. Because Gumayusi's made it back here, as now Hoyt has to flash. Oh dear. Okay, beat drop not going to be able to land, but Gumayusi does have to avoid it. As now Owner's going to move up towards the top side. Keen does still have flash available. We'll see whether he has to actually use it here as he eats some oranges, and he is going to be on his foot or anything like that. It's fine. Holds onto it.
We'll get the vision here, and I like this contest because Owner is coming over, so if you wanted to try to push for it, you'd be mistaken to think that you were okay. They're really selling this.
They certainly are, as Gumayusi's just dies. Yep, that is going to be an empowered high note, and that'll kill him. They do manage to trade back as the Seraphine's going to pay for it, but now Owner is in trouble. Teddy, can he find it? Oh no, has to flash himself out of the way. The Abyssal Dive comes down. Teddy just wants 1 or 2 more autos. There we go. LM's going to pick up that kill. Is now Keen. Yeah, he's going to eat oranges, but it's pretty close to not being K. As now Carrier underneath this turret should survive. Had some gray health to eat there as well.
Massive, but he will be unseen. He's just going to get that free rotation over. Faker not in position to intercept at all. See if he can hit a big ult in this choke point. T1 should be so careful about this.
Yeah, never moves real good. Hoyt is going to get here like you were talking about. Gumayusi not wasting any time. There's Elam. He has to flash get himself out. Emperor's Divide only onto the Swain, but Fate immediately dives on in once again. He has 0 mana though as T1 pick up the Eye of the Herald, and now they're just looking to get out of here. Just piecing out, I guess, as Owner is going to go down. That is a beautiful snare as Faker's going to shift the sands to get himself out, and LM. Quandong Freaks with a 500 gold lead, though. It's definitely a much better situation. Emperor's Divide just going to be avoided there by LM, as that's a great never move usage onto Carrier. May not be safe enough, as Carrier does have Devourer, of course. LM's going to check, and Owner is still here. Does get the first activation of his Cyclone here.
Cryos could just rotate right over here.
Yeah, Carrier taking a few shots from Teddy. As Abyssal Dive gets Carrier out. Let's see whether Owner's going to be so lucky as Cannon Barrage comes in. That's a Devour. And that is going to mean that the Wukong is 100% safe. And
Keen.
Alright, let's see whether King can actually survive this. Teleport immediately comes down. Good flash to get the Pirate out of trouble. And the Dawning Shadow is going to help take down the Tahm Kench before anything's even happened.
Leandri Seraphine, you know, with this tier stacking up, so much extra damage he's going to add to these team fights.
Well, there's the Abyssal Dive as Teddy's going to get knocked up by the Cyclone as well, but the counter with the cannon. As Faker is trying to be as tasty as possible. LM possibly in position. Vision of Empire goes down as LM's going to be here. Owner's being so patient as, oh no, Faker isn't going to be able to find the Emperor's Divide, just out of position there as Owner is out of there, thankfully. Zeus teleported in very early on. Does have himself some mist. Is just moving elsewhere. It is going to be this soul point being given up.
It's so hard to crack Kwangdong's composition with all the defensive tools.
I feel like a lot of the money is coming from Gumayusi almost flame horizoning Hoyt here as Owner gonna get slowed down. Ellen gonna force the flash. Zeus going to give yet another grass proc over as Gumayusi just fighting against Teddy and Hoyt by himself here as he flashes, gets the Cannon Barrage. There's the Devour, and Carrier was a long way away.
But I gotta say, like, the amount of tightrope walking T1 is doing is quite big.
All right, well, Demonic Embrace comes down. Let's see whether Fate can keep himself alive. The Ignite is ticking down. He goes golden. Elam's looking to get here. Fate goes down low, but Sand Soldier's autos will be able to do it. There is the Abyssal Dive as well, but Faker's going to get pulled back and then taunted. Zeus turns up, and it's a double kill for Elam, and he can possess. Yep, Zeus going to start it right now. Elam still just slinking around in the mist, but it's on the wrong side of this pit. It should just be the Wukong taking this one away, and he does so. The Encore goes completely wide. Beat drop as well. In fact, Hoyt throws all of his abilities into nothingness. Yeah, they're just going to start this one up. Faker is moving on in now as well. Emperor's Divide still available as he shifts some sense. He had himself towards this brush. Fate, Demonic Ascension already used as Teddy is over the wall. Decent positioning. It's Teddy that takes the Baron somehow. But can they win the fight? Gumayusi's hopping mad in the back of the pit, but King just flashes on top of him. Just walks away from the fight as well as Vega gets a decent ult. But it does not matter. Kwangdong Freaks tear them apart, and that is a clean ace. Coming back up, but Keria is already dead. And these Nexus turrets, they just evaporate as Kwangdong Freaks look at them. The Nexus is now exposed, and we are going to 6 games this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kwangdong Freaks tie up the series with T1.
캔치 물었고.
야, 세트했다.
야, 앞라인부터.
오고. 아리 아지르.
야, 옹우 볼게. 야, 봐줘. 야, 그냥 볼게. 아지르.
야, 미드.
야, 미드가 끝나. 나이스! 야, 미드가 끝나. 야, 천천히. 라인.
라인 빨리 끌어봐. 우리 그냥 천이랑 치마할 듯.
끝났어.
끝나마다. 형 세라핀이야?
잘했다.
야, 나 바로 먹으면 안 돼?
나이스.
야, 일로 와.